So we've decided we're going to clean this area up. This is kind of last fall we threw a bunch of logs here. Some of it's oak, some of it's pine. I'm going to go through it today. But we're going to try to move this closer to the mill. But this area here, I think we're going to put 3 bins in for our colored bark mulch. We've never really had a bin to put it in. It's the only product I have that I worry about containing a little bit. That, and you don't want to waste it. So we're going to try to do 3 bins. What we're going to do is throw some of the pine logs on the sawmill, cut a flat on one side, flip them, and then we're going to cut another flat, try to get like an 18-inch so that we can build these bins out of the pine logs. I think that's going to be the best way to do it right now with the price of lumber. So we got the bed moved, which was a big pain in the butt, but it got down there with no damage, so my wife's happy. Now we're moving the easy stuff like the grater blade, and then I think I'm going to separate the oak from the pine in the left pile. The right pile I believe is all pine. That's probably what we use to make those bins with. So we'll continue doing that. Cut the first log to make the bins with. What I'm going to try to do is go through the pile. This one had a real bad sweep to it. It would be difficult to make good lumber with, I think. So I'm going to try to take the worst of the pile. I think I'm going to need between 10 and 16 logs to make the 3 bins that I want. They don't have to be real high. They have to be so that the bottoms of the piles don't mix. And it's something I want to cover in the fall, so leaves and stuff like that don't get in it, whatever's left over for the season. So, but this was the first log we cut. I don't think it would have made the best lumber, but it's the cheapest way to make these bins anyways. The concrete right now is crazy. So I decided that this is some of the logs I've done over the weekend. This one here had a sweep both ways, but I shaved it. I think it will work good for what we're doing with it. But that will be today. What we're going to be doing today is working on these bins. I got to finish cleaning up these logs over here. And then we'll level that out. And I think I got to dig out a little bit of that rock wall in the left corner. And load the last 3 logs on the sawmill I think I'm going to need for these bins. I got these in place, they're all level. I got one more to put down there, but I'm going to compact the ground, put that last one in, get that level. But we'll compact this, and I'm just going to start stacking them. I'm going to go probably three or four high in the back, and then work my way down to the front, so it just holds the, you know, bark mulch in each bin. But you'll see as the video goes on, once I get one more and get a level, it's just going to be a matter of stacking them in place, cutting them. I bought this a couple days ago at DeWalt, 60 volt, flex volt, but 60 volt. I think I'm going to like it for doing stuff like this rather than have a gas chainsaw with me all the time. That and the batteries fit all my other DeWalt stuff. So we got a 1.5 inch paddle bit, some 10-inch screws. These are 9 inches thick, so I'm going to countersink them a couple inches. Then you just, I have real good luck with these screws when I do retaining walls with the wood. I do a lot of 6x6 beam stuff. So we got to square this end up a little bit before we put the next piece in, but I wanted to show you guys the DeWalt 60 volt max chainsaw I bought. 16-inch bar. Pretty simple, but it's batteries I use and other stuff, so I didn't mind buying it. I think it's going to be a good tool. I've used it for a couple days already on some other stuff, cutting up slabs off the sawmill. If you get up early in the morning, I don't want to wake up a bunch of neighbors. I don't have neighbors real close, but I don't want to use a power saw first thing in the morning. But this seems to be pretty quiet, so. We're starting on the third log in the back. I think I'm going to go 4 high in the back and then step it down on the sides. I just want to be able to push it up with a tractor once in a while. We normally only keep 15 to 25 yards of each color bark mulch on hand. Biggest sellers are red and black, so these are red black. We're going to do a smaller brown bin to the side here. I was hoping to have room here, I just couldn't make it work. We got to have enough room so when we back in here with a dump trailer, you can have the swing gates open, which hang a little bit. So we ended up with like 11.6 in each, and that's about what we need is 11 feet. But we're going to finish raking this up. I got my helper here with me this morning too. We got the bins done last night. We're just compacting them a little bit. I put some gravel in the bottom of them. We're going to put a little calcium on it so the moisture stays, so when you scoop in with a tractor, you're not digging into it. They'll stay compacted pretty good. The moisture will draw to them. So we got these 2 done. I'm going to finish this one this morning. Then we'll go grab some bark mulch. I'd like to compact this a little bit more, but we had a lot of rain the last 2 days, so the more I mess with it, it's going to turn into pudding pretty much. So this is the best we're going to do because of the weather we've had. finished the bins today. I'm very happy with the way they come out. Gives me a place to put the material. I think it looks better than the concrete would have too. This will give us a good place to keep putting it. We come back with trucks too sometimes that have like a yard or two left on them. It will be nice to be able to back in these areas and just dump it off. A lot of times when we go do commercial properties, we'll buy a whole dump truck or a whole trailer load. You end up having 2 or 3 yards left. So it's nice to have a clean area to come and dump it. But it's just a cleaner way to keep it. That's it.